transport business, such as Balakart Transit Inc., Route Transit for Mindanao Inc., Bachelor Express Inc., and made it one of the most admired in the industry, providing employment and helping the deserving poor students through scholarships. Aside from that, they support different medical missions in the country. A model of success and a good character, our awardee, Miss Olivia Villaflores Yazon.
Seated on a bus, you hear the sound of time passing through your ears. Our daddy knows this sound by heart. He looked at the state of any road and he saw endless possibilities. Ricardo Buerom Yanson Sr. Metaphorically, he was born on the road between Valladolid and La Carlota. His first bus was aboard his family's Ceres liner, Toto. He was Toto to his parents and his 6 doting sisters, the only boy, the bearer of the Yanson name. Lolo Iking took Dad under his wing at an early age, learned the ropes of the business from the backseat. His peers from Valladolid Elementary School and Negros Occidental High School remembered him as the strong, silent type, Rick. He went on to earn a degree from the University of the Philippines, College of Fisheries in Manila. He had a curious mind, never lazy, aiming high. Verge of a dream, on the verge of taking the wheel of his life, Daddy met Mommy, Olivia Villaflores. She is from Bayawan and a classmate of Tita Hester in Silliman University. With Mommy by his side, Daddy was ready to take on his own bus. They started with a welding shop in Banago and built a man and wife team that expanded their territory in ways that transcended even their own expectations. Villason Transit Incorporated. He manufactured jeepneys and plied the roads of Bacolod. First, the entire Negros, then the western and eastern Visayas region. They then expanded to Mindanao, southern Luzon, and central Visayas. This is the road network we now know as the Yanson Group of bus companies.
Let us all together improve ourselves. Let us improve by way of reading. We cannot improve also, we can improve by experience. But I think it is faster if we will try to keep on reading. Because that is the only way we can be abreast and probably become good leaders. Thank you very much.
And then he looked out his bus window and saw that his sun was starting to set. It was time to turn over the wheel.
I would like to make a special announcement which is really very crucial for our country. I am glad to formally announce to you that our son, Leo Ray Yanson, have our blessings and complete confidence in leading and managing the affairs of the Yanson Group of bus companies. To all of you, thank you very much. May God bless you and Godspeed.
When the spouses finally turned over the reins of the company to the able hands of their youngest son, Lry.
Car Transit Incorporated ang may bago nga presidente pero wala naman ginakilala sang anay presidente ang pagtalos ng iya magulang bangod sa pagpati nga illegal ang emergency meeting nga natabo sang Domingo. Magtimba nga partido nagpasalig nga hindi maapektuhan ang mga pasahero sang bus sa natabo.
Press release dated July 7, 2019. Car Transit Incorporated or VTI, through its president and CEO, Lry Management, does not recognize the illegal actions of Roy Management, Emily Management, Maria Lourdes Celina Y. Lopez, and Ricardo Management Jr., among which is the election of Roy Management as the new president in an illegally held special meeting and illegally replacing the 5 presidents without proper notice and only through a press statement. In such a special meeting, which was held today at Seda Hotel, Lry Management was illegally removed as president without the proper authority. The actions of the 4 aforementioned individuals did not comply with the requirements of the Corporation Code and of VTI. The removal was only done through a special meeting of which the election or removal of the president was not even included in the agenda. In addition, we condemn the act of the de facto president, Roy Management, in bringing in armed men inside company premises, sowing unnecessary fear amongst the employees. The act of the de facto president will surely hamper the operations of the company and spread confusion among the employees. I, as the President, assure the public that VTI will stay true to its commitment to serve the riding public. Thank you and God bless. Signed, Lry Management, President and CEO, Car Transit Incorporated. Henceforth, the Office of the President hereby orders you to disregard any and all memo, order, notice, personal action, or any communications coming from the illegal management team, Roy Management, Maria Lourdes Celina Y. Lopez, Emily Management, and Ricardo Management Jr. Considering that the takeover of our business operations was done illegally, any and all orders coming from them are illegal, not binding, and shall have no force of law. Once again, I expect your faithful compliance to this lawful order from your President. For your guidance, thank you very much. Signed, Lry Management, President and CEO. Previously, I issued a memo to disregard any and all communications from Roy Management, Emily Management, Maria Lourdes Celina Y. Lopez, Ricardo Management Jr., which necessarily includes Sheena Hinton, Sohimar Martinez, Andy Bon Torillo, and all other persons acting in their behalf. I assure all managers and employees that you are protected and covered by my authority. Do not be afraid. I notice that each time the above-named persons issue a memo either to explain or to do other acts, managers and personnel became anxious. I understand that all of us are now under a great deal of stress and tension. Rest assured that I am doing all means possible to put an end to this situation and to protect each and every one of you from any form of pressure and intimidation. In addition, I advise all branch managers to conduct consultations every 8 o'clock in the morning and 2 o'clock in the afternoon so that all concerns and problems are addressed as soon as possible. For your guidance, thank you very much. Signed, Lry Management, the President and CEO. To my 4 children, Roy, Emily, Celina, and Ricky, The past weeks have been difficult for me. In my old age, I was supposed to be resting and relaxing. Instead, you took control of our head office at Mansilingan and made yourselves the new officers of our company. You talked about preserving your father's legacy. This is not what your father and I wanted. We installed Lry for a reason. For the past decade, I have seen that your father and I made the right decision. Our company has never been better. Every year, we keep breaking the previous year's performance. It's all because of Lry. You had your chance to prove yourselves while your father was alive. He placed great value on merit and competence. Bearing the Janssen name does not automatically make you lead this company. Despite this, Lry did not neglect you. You have greatly benefited from his sacrifices in this company. You were given what is due to you, all without you breaking a single sweat. It pains me then that you will dare disrupt our company. You put all our employees who have been loyal to us all these years into a state of fear and confusion. I am old. Whatever the outcome of all our cases, you are still comfortably well off. Your father and I made sure of that. It is our 18,000 employees who are the losing party here. Employees who constantly worry about their jobs as a consequence of obeying one party and disobeying the other. If you still can find love and respect within yourselves for me, I simply ask that you stop your attempt of taking over the terminals, the branches, and head office. Every time you bring your security forces and legal team to force yourselves in, our people experience anxiety and fear. Please do not interrupt the peace and employees by forcing yourselves to illegally take over the terminals, especially Bacolod North and Bacolod South. Our employees have spoken. Our 15 branches have spoken. They only recognize Lry as president. If you insist on the legality of your claims, let the courts decide first before proceeding on any actions against the terminals or against any employees loyal to me or LRY. If you will not listen to me because your hearts are already cold, listen to your 18,000 employees, the very same people who toil day and night to make us what we are now. They deserve that. Signed, Olivia V. Yanson.